Thanks again. Just a bit of an update with all the EBA industrial actions, and of course some of our members have received letters from AV regarding counselling and disciplinary processes in regard to campaigning. Firstly, just on the EBA, you'd be aware that on the 30th of October we met with AV at 9 o'clock that morning, met with them for an hour and a half. We thought we were pretty close to an agreement. 3 o'clock that afternoon they sent us a letter back saying they didn't think that they could reach an agreement with us, or they couldn't recommend it to the government. Unfortunately, the Minister was out there that afternoon spruiking in the media about that, saying that the union had added additional claims, which was nonsense. And we offered to meet throughout that weekend leading into the Melbourne Cup day before the government went into caretaker mode at 6 o'clock that evening, and unfortunately they didn't take up any meetings. So we've had no further meetings with AV or government. We've only had 2 meetings since the 3rd of September. No further meetings scheduled, and it's really full on to the election now till we wait and see an outcome of the election. Hence our members are continuing their industrial bans, continuing to do leaflet dropping, door knocking in marginal seats, train stations, been out there publicly talking to the media, been raising issues. And our members will be at polling booths on election day, handing out how to vote cards to put the Libs last, because this government obviously did not want to finalise a deal with you before this election. To bring you up to date on, we've had some members and delegates that have been handing out leaflets, been at protest rallies, spoken publicly, been in photos for and posters for Trades Hall. And Louise Creasy today, Wednesday the 19th of November, was hauled into a meeting by AV with the threat of disciplinary action because she was on one of the posters from Trades Hall in ambulance uniform. Ambulance Victoria say it's in breach of the Code of Conduct and it's not industrial action, even though we still have protected industrial actions on. And AV have not sought to take any actions against those actions. And as an outcome of that meeting, Louise was issued with a first verbal warning. The union will be taking that matter up. We have some more members and delegates involved in meetings tomorrow, Thursday the 20th and Friday the 21st, and again on Monday. We'll be writing to Ambulance Victoria to ask them to retract any warnings if they do issue further warnings to those delegates and members that are in meetings over the next few days, and certainly asking them to retract Louise's warning. Failing that by Ambulance Victoria, the union will be taking the matter up in the federal court. We will make an application to the federal court next week, probably Monday, for adverse action application against Ambulance Victoria and its managers in regard to taking an adverse action against our members and our delegates when they're involved in protected industrial actions. So we'll keep you informed on that. Keep doing what you're doing, be out there campaigning. We need to keep pressure on the government. They've failed to bring about an agreement, so we need to put pressure on them. There's many members and delegates that have volunteered to stand at polling booths and hand out how to vote cards. We're getting some specific cards made up by Trades Hall in marginal seats saying put the Libs last. We're not asking people to vote for anyone in particular, but we're saying put the Libs last because they've put paramedics last. So we encourage you to do that. We'll keep you informed about the progress of the actions that AV are taking against our members and delegates in regard to these counselling and disciplinary meetings. And well done to where you've got us to so far. And we look forward to hopefully a positive outcome of the election where we might be able to reach an agreement, if at all possible, if the government is changed very quickly, hopefully with the new Labor government, to reach a new enterprise agreement quite quickly and hopefully implement good conditions out of that for you as soon as we can. We'll keep you informed. Thanks very much.